Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Top Facts Network. Deaths from the new coronavirus in Europe and United States continued to soar, and the US has overtaken Italy as the country with the highest number of deaths due to COVID-19 pandemic, with the fatalities crossing 80,000. Here is the list of causes of death by coronavirus in Europe and United States. The primary reason for increased COVID death rate in Western countries is vitamin D deficiency due to poor exposure to sunlight. Clinical results showed that low levels of vitamin D is correlated with upper respiratory tract infections such as bronchitis and asthma, and symptoms including wheezing and chest tightness. Recent studies also shows that low average levels of vitamin D is associated with increased COVID-19 cases and mortality rates. Vitamin D modulates the response of white blood cells, preventing them from releasing too many inflammatory molecules called cytokines, which are produced in excess in patients with severe COVID-19. Italy and Spain have both experienced high COVID-19 mortality rates, and according to the new study, both countries have lower average vitamin D levels than most Northern European countries. In 2016, a research article published in American Journal of Clinical Nutrition by some researchers from Irish Centre for Fetal and Neonatal Translational Research predicted a pandemic in Europe due to vitamin D deficiency. They concluded that the vitamin D deficiency is evident throughout the European population at prevalence rates due to poor exposure to UV rays from the sun. The UK newspaper The Guardian reported that black people are more than 4 times more likely to die from COVID-19 than white people. The increased mortality rate of black people in UK and US clearly indicates that vitamin D deficiency is the primary reason for increased COVID death. It is proven fact that the vitamin D production rate is very low for dark-skinned people when compared to white-skinned people. That means black people requires more exposure time to sun to produce sufficient amount of vitamin D. Geographically, Europe and North America receives lesser sunlight when compared to the tropical regions. Japan also situated in the same zone, but the people of Japan consume more seafood than any other countries. As we know that seafood contains naturally occurring vitamin D. Though Scandinavia are closer to Arctic region and receives lesser sunlight, the people of Sweden and Norway consume cod liver oil and vitamin D supplements regularly. Therefore, we can conclude that poor exposure to sun is the primary reason for the increased death rate in Europe and North America. Europe and United States have more aging populations due to increased life expectancy. The immune system, which is responsible for fighting most diseases, simply does not function as efficiently in older adults as in younger people. Aging is associated with thinning and drying of the skin and a decline in its blood circulation. The thin skin cannot prevent the infiltration of virus particles to enter into the bloodstream. And the antigens cannot be circulated in sufficient quantity through bloodstream due to poor blood flow. Therefore, aged people are more vulnerable to coronavirus. If you like this information, please subscribe my channel.